if you're wondering if you'll benefit from Royal Caribbean's The Key, then hopefully our little review will help. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching. So yes, The Key on board Royal Caribbean. Let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said in the introduction, Linz, today we're reviewing The Key on Royal Caribbean. We're going to look at what's included, what it costs, and whether we think it's worth it.
Okay.
So let's start off with what you get and what it is, which is basically sort of VIP access to certain things.
Are we calling it VIP?
Well, they do.
Okay.
It starts off with, for me, one of the most important things, being able to get on the ship earlier.
I don't know, there's just something about being to step on board before 12 o'clock that feels really special.
Yeah. You do get a couple of special meals on Embarkation Day and Disembarkation Day, as well as things such as reserved seating and the Voom internet access. But we're going to go through all that as we go.
Yes.
Now, first off, we're going to start off with the costs.
Okay.
Because, as with everything Royal Caribbean, it's dynamic.
Which means it can change.
Yeah. The pricing is anywhere between $25 and $50 per person per day. So if you want a 7-night cruise for 2 people, that could cost you up to $1,400.
Yikes.
We only paid $303 for the both of us.
That feels better.
So keep an eye on the pricing, because at that price, it becomes even cheaper than just buying the Wi-Fi alone.
I saw your little flash there, yes.
Let's start off with early embarkation.
Yeah.
You said there's something about getting on the ship early.
Yes.
Did this tick the box for getting on early?
It did tick the box for getting on early. They didn't realise we were key people when we arrived, so we ended up sitting with what I'm going to lovingly call the masses until we realised we could actually go sit in a key bit.
Yeah, to be fair, we literally sat with the masses for about 5 seconds, and I'm like, there's a sign that says the key over there. And they said it might be about half an hour till we got on. We got to the terminal at 10:30. As you could see there when we got onto the ship, including sitting in the wrong place, it wasn't even 20 to 11.
Wow.
The earliest embarkation time is 12 o'clock.
Okay.
I think on some ships it's 11:30, but on our particular one it was 12.
Yeah.
And you get on there really smoothly. And as you said, there's something special about getting on a ship when it's virtually empty.
Yeah.
And it stayed that way for a couple of hours.
And so we hit the bar.
And this is in the schooner bar. And this is somewhere that fills up really quick.
Yeah, that's my second drink.
Yeah. The first one, I don't think touched the side of your mouth.
It was a mimosa. I normally have a margarita when I get on board, but even I thought, 11 o'clock for a margarita is a little bit heavy.
Well, it wasn't even 11 o'clock at that point.
Yeah, heavy duty even for me.
Now, one of the other things that's worth remembering when you get on is that if you've got some hand luggage, you can drop that off at the Key restaurant area, which is on deck 5. And that's where you pick up your sort of welcome pack for the Key as well.
Yeah.
So it's where you go back for the meal as well. But before we go into lunch, would you like to invite people to subscribe?
I would love for you to subscribe. Thank you, as always, if you already have done.
And if you can like the video as well, that's a massive help. And you can follow along on all the main social media. Just look for @SweetNatured. On to lunch.
Okay, now this finish me.
Do you want to explain on that?
Because I'm not a lunch person. I'm a nibbly person. I can't do a big lunch because otherwise I have to go to sleep. And this was a massive lunch.
Yeah, it's part of sort of your Key package that you go on here, and it gives you, they class it as a sample of the specialty dining that you get on board, with the meals coming from the various specialty dinings, in this case chops and Giovanni's.
Yes, it was. Oh, hello, I'm struggling with my prawns there.
Now, I would say that whilst the dishes are technically from those restaurants, they're not cooked in those restaurants.
No.
And such as your steak on there was nowhere near as good as the steak and chops.
No, I will say that.
What was nice, though, is that you've got this area on deck 5 in the main dining room where there's nobody else apart from Key guests.
Yes, that was nice.
So you've not got to run the gauntlet in Windjammer in the buffet. It's just a nice chilled area.
Why am I having this for lunch? It's just asking for trouble. A filet mignon and a chocolate fondant. Come on.
And a shrimp cocktail.
What is wrong with me?
Well, I'll tell you what's wrong with you. Immediately after filming this, we got access to the cabin and you went for a nap. You also get 20% discount on specialty dining. Now, I put a little asterisk there because you've got to book it on the first day.
Yes, did we do this for this?
We did, yeah.
So we
got
didn't
the
pay.
discount.
We didn't pay what we said we paid.
No, we did. I took that into account
Okay.
on the specialty dining review.
Okay.
So in the key restaurant area, there's the key concierge,
Yes.
and she will make the bookings for you. I'm not going to go into the accuracy of those at this point, but that's where you have to do
that's
where
a
you can do it.
juicy
You don't have to
steak.
go elsewhere.
That was a good steak.
One of the other perks, if you like this sort of thing, is private hours access to the flow rider and the rock wall, as well as things such as ice skating, without having to pay a premium.
Okay.
Now, I don't think any of our group actually did any of those things during the private access.
Now, flow rider. It wasn't really flow rider weather for me because you have to. I would have given it a go in the Caribbean,
Where we're a little bit warmer.
not in the Bay of Biscay.
It's not that we were freezing, it were just sort of not there. I did see one of the key, when I was walking around one day, one of the key private sessions that ran on it. I never noticed one specifically on there. This is me just warming up on the
That's
ice
not
skating.
you.
I've got a special wig on, just so people don't recognise me. I did that first time as well.
Oh,
So
please.
one of the other bits you get is reserved seating as well.
Now, you
for
liked
the main
this.
shows. I did. I think it's a big benefit. Depending which ship you're on, some of the shows are incredibly popular. Certainly if you're going on the new ships where it's got things like Back to the Future,
Yeah.
you might have to turn up there an hour before to get a decent seat.
Yeah.
Here you can turn up to 15 minutes before and get the reserved seating. And they're in good positions as
Yeah,
well.
you said it was.
You can tell from sort of how I'm filming there, you have a really good view. You sat above it, and in the ice skating, which you'll see in a minute, it looks
you
like in
doing-
the corner.
Illegal filming there.
No, it's completely legal filming.
Okay.
And you can see from here, you're like, oh, well, is this corner bit the best bit? Yeah, it absolutely is. You had a really good view of there. There's not as many seats in Studio B where the ice skating is. So if you are keen to get one, it's probably worth turning up there sort of 20 minutes before.
Okay.
On this particular show, there were plenty of seats left throughout the entire performance.
Yeah, okay.
But they do open it up to everyone else.
The masses.
The masses, with about 10 minutes to go. So make sure you're there at least 15 minutes before to take advantage of that. And there's normally someone stood there, as there was in this
I
case,
feel I'm
with a
going to
sign.
get cooked in the comments for that.
What, for the masses?
For the masses.
Voom Internet, for their surf and stream one, they class it as the fastest internet at sea. I'm not going to get into whether it was or it wasn't. It certainly wasn't on our particular cruise, but that can be where you're based as well. But the internet is becoming increasingly useful whether you just want to sit on a swing chair and sort of check what's happening in the world, or whether you're posting things onto social media or whatever you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
I think with every passing year, it becomes more important to people. You don't need it for the onboard app, but if you wanted to check, for instance, what the weather's like in the Bay of Biscay as we're heading back up there, you would need it for that.
Yeah.
So it's useful to do, as it is for sort of posting anything you want to do on social media as well.
Yeah.
Now, for me, this makes the package completely worthwhile because when it's discounted to the level it was with us, it's cheaper to take the package with the key in and everything else rather than just the Wi-Fi. So it becomes a no-brainer for us. On the final day, you also get the key breakfast.
So Disembarkation Breakfast. And you know what? Usually, Disembarkation Breakfasts, I do not like them.
They can be really chaotic, can't they?
Chaotic. It's like the end of your holiday, and it's like
thanks for coming, off you go.
or words to that effect.
Yeah. There were no rush in here whatsoever.
No. They went a bit mad with the truffles.
Yeah, for whatever reason. You know, we might sort of say they were a bit stingy on other things on other days. The truffle, they were not stingy with on this last day to the point that it was too much. Stingy.
I don't know what a skingy is. Please
I
don't
don't.
put that in the internet.
But the service in there on that particular day and the lack of rush to better just then saunter off by herself. Again, another really good perk. Prior to disembarkation.
I didn't really feel this.
Well, you don't have a dedicated get-off area what you do is when you're off, your bags are in its own dedicated area.
Which they were there when we walked down.
We had no problem whatsoever. You're given a time, which is generally later, but
Yes.
it's quite a big window when you can get off. as
Yeah.
well. But for whatever reason, on our one, there were a massive queue to get off.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Apparently, like 20 minutes later, there were no queue.
Yeah.
But for us, as you can see, the bags go with the same place as those in Pinnacle and Suite.
Yeah.
So you get the same treatment as people who are obviously paying a lot more.
Yes.
And it does let you sort of get off the ship very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Any sort of thoughts above on that, or just happy with how that worked?
No, it's fine.
Other bits that are worth sort of taking into account, you can get spa and sport discounts.
Oh, no, these were
So
silly.
if you want a really big private session on there, the spa one, you had a minimum spend of $250 to get $60 off.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not going to relax even with that.
You also get priority tenders if you're going to a port where you need a tender to get to the port. We didn't.
No.
So we didn't see any advantage of that. But as an overall score
Yeah.
and our thoughts, for me, it's worth it for the embarkation and the Wi-Fi alone.
Okay, so at the price we paid,
Thoroughly worth it.
yeah.
At $1,400, absolutely not.
Oh, no.
But I've given it 9 out of 10 for what we
Really?
paid for it.
Okay. for
Because
what
that
we
would have been
paid.
cheaper than
Yes.
getting the Wi-Fi alone.
Okay, well, thank you, darling. Cheers. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.